I had a lavender latte this morning, as you can tell by the fact that I'm like very excited right now. And I have some lychee flavored energy drink. I probably don't need more energy, but we're gonna do it. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Hold on. So here's the funny thing that happened last night. Danny said, "Hey Quan, how you doing?" Danny last night, so Danny is my husband if you don't know. Danny is playing these two. No, it's not a Lychee Rain, it's the Advanced GG. So Danny, before he even started chapter 3, so Danny is also playing this game and he's playing it separately from me. Not watching me because he's a huge fan now because he watched the animes and we talked about the game and everything. And he goes, before he even started anything, he said out loud, I think it's going to be the Atua girl because there's no point for her to exist. And I said, oh, I don't know how you knew that. And I said, oh, why do you think that? And he started saying some stupid shit. And I was like, well, he's right. But then I had to be like, oh, okay. Oh, or he said Hiyoko, not Hiyoko. No, is that her name? Or is that the little girl from 2? Where are there ghosts? What do you mean? Oh, in the air? In the air right now? But then the other thing that so he started playing the chapter, okay? And he's like halfway through. He didn't get to the death yet. Yeah, we're predict before the investigation. You can predict if I'll be able to figure out who this is or not. Not Hiyoko. Himiko? Is her name Himiko? Is that it? Yeah, it's Himiko, I think. He's halfway through the chapter and he's like, oh, now I hate her and I really want her to die. And I was like, oh, it's just really funny. Like, I agree so hard. All right, the cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Yeah, so in chat, if you want to guess if I'll be able to figure out who this is or not, who did this, yeah, Himiko, that's it. Then you can vote now. You got a bit of time. Okay, the Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Okay, everyone must have been asleep. We can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said, well, Tsumugi, Angie didn't follow the rules. Like Angie, right, Kyo. Thank you, Kyo. Look at him. Hey, Emma. All right, what good would saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council, we should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. Oh, she's sad.
It's impossible.
Himiko?
I can't investigate Angie's body.
But
If we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die. Look at Ganta back there. Do you see Ganta, like, in the corner? It's rough.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain. Oh, is this what people think nihilism is? That's fine.
what was that?
Why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? I know Ganta is just straight up not having a good time. No, Emma, so we're halfway through the chapter. We just had the death. It was Angie. She was the one who was like in charge of the student council that she has made up. And she was all about her god, Atsua. And now she's dead.
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance. Okay, Kyo, can we just summon Rantaro so he can tell us shit, please? I don't care about her. What are you talking about? Cut it out already. This is no time for
I am
jokes.
serious.
This is for our investigation. By the way, I forgot to mention this too. This character. Hey, Gaming Grandma, how are you doing? This character, Danny was like questioning his sexuality a little bit. He was straight up like, he's too attractive sometimes. I was like, no shit. You're okay, that's good. I'm glad to see you here. Okay, for our investigation. If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First, a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. The Kinsey Zero Challenger, yes, absolutely. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times. On top of that, we have a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
I'm sorry, Tofu, if I don't guess right. I'm really sorry. I got the last one, the person who died right, and I think I technically got the person who died here right, but we didn't do a prediction, so. Right, my earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student, right? So we were trying to resurrect someone. That's what Angie was doing or something, maybe? All right, it's not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself. Look at his eyes.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual, so we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
We can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. Yeah, except for
How exciting.
what's his face is gonna be really upset. Okay, I was getting bored of investigating. I'll help too. You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. So the Angie Himiko thing reminds me kind of the Gundam Sonya thing, and then Tenko is like,
Well,
she's like the Bingus. I need to stop calling him Bingus because that's not his name. That's not his name. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, Soda. Thank you. We call him Bingus, not Pingus, Bingus. Because somebody edited his Wikipedia page to call him Bingus. Okay. We know? You know who I'm talking about from calling him Bingus? Thank you. Bingus.
do whatever you want. Yes!
I will.
So then,
Now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then,
We need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? Why not in your room? Yeah, your lab.
no.
In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then,
How about the empty rooms? Oh, that's what they're for. It is lesbian Kazuichi, you're right.
That's
Empty rooms, the ones on the 4th floor, right. There aren't any windows in there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. There's 3 rooms, though.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
There are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see. Yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Okay, can we look at this body though? Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. Everyone with a K in their name, get out of here.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. That's me. This is just LA Noir. Doubt. All right, if you're all wondering what these are in the sky, what happened was evidently Angie was trying to resurrect one of the other students. So she made wax figures of all of them. I don't know why they're hanging from the ceiling, but that's fine. All right, Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? I was
Okay.
planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped back me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. I don't know. The Angie was very annoying by the end. Also, this truly looks like the book from Nier. I don't understand. Okay, this book. This is how Danny reacted to Malded Monokuma. He said, okay, and moved on. He didn't even laugh. He just kept clicking buttons. I was thoroughly upset. Thoroughly upset. Not even a laugh at all. Okay, the instructions are written in the Necronomicon, right, so we can resurrect one person.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
If we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Yeah, he had seen enough. The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Oh, I love this ghost Monokuma over here. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. Yeah, I want to slip $5 to whoever killed Angie right now, honestly. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Okay, use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. This ghost Monokuma with the weird eye, I love him. I would die for him. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual, but I don't think she really, because she was supposed to burn the effigy there, none of them are burnt. Angie really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true, but in this place, I don't think we can rule anything else. Okay, let's look at her body. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind?
but
Her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh, yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
The wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. Okay, so that means it was probably sustained after she died. What's going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury has been added. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, well, I don't know why she's like lying like this. It's too much ass.
huh?
What's wrong, Mackie? Mackie? Beep salt. Mackie? Really? Okay, move. Move. I'm gay. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body? Have we considered Atawa as the suspect? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But we should.
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to this case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape, sure. The secret student, the 16th student is just Adua. The 17th student, watch out. Okay, I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Okay, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Every time she says it, I'm like, maybe a little bit.
Sorry.
Joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Okay. Okay, so we can look at some of the, or can we look at these? Okay, so we can look at all of these. The 4 effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly.
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole, probably. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. They should though, right? If she's like the ultimate artist. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. I literally just said that.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? No. Also, why is Kaede stabbed in the heart? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? They've got to be really heavy, too. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Okay, so they're hung upside down. But why, truly, why is there a knife in her? The 4 effigies are hung up with rope, right? These wax figures are the same ones. Why are they hung up? Okay, so there's, okay, there's no, can I click on this? Okay, cool, I can. They could be 30 pounds. I mean, I guess they could be hollow, but I don't know. All right. Katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy. Who did this and why? Damn, he's having a heart attack again.
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. This is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because.
The tennis pro was killed by the maid last chapter. All right, we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this?
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Oh.
Okay.
It's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Okay, well, can't we just look at everybody's hands then?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? Also, how could one stab in the back of the neck kill you? Could it? I don't really know.
That's true.
They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. Yeah, I guess blood loss, maybe. They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon.
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
Yeah, I guess people in chat are like, depends on really where you stab, which is fair. Like, I could have severed something important, like the spinal cord or something like that. Yeah, you guys are right. You're right. That's fair. Right. I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. Okay, but how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. I guess they could have been wearing gloves though, right? Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to watch them later. Yeah, so like the reveal at the end of chapter 2 was Maki is not the child caregiver. She's actually the ultimate assassin. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm gonna put the katana back where you found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? a hanging wax effigy, no less. Yeah, she's still a caretaker technically. Less the nanny, more Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I shouldn't laugh that hard at that. All right, was it part of the ritual or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this. Yeah, it's not really hidden,
What
so.
are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this? I don't know.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Let's do that. Okay, I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Gold leaf katana has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, you said go investigate, so I was gonna leave. The door. Oh, the door? This door is the lab's back door.
is this?
This door has a sliding lock and it's still locked. Oh, but there's gold on it.
That's true.
No one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
That's not right though. There was definitely gold on there. Yeah, there's gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that all right?
Can I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
This lock will slide without much effort. Okay. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Okay.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room, shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Okay. Maki walked to the front door. Can I go to the front door? There we go. It's still unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. Okay, should I talk to her then?
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to the slab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
I'm positive. Right, because Kokichi had to unlock it with his hand. Because he's got skills.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Have a nice day. Sorry, that's the lockpicking lawyer. All right, open sesame, right? Okay. So we picked this cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubes took the key. Yeah, I don't know what Kaito, that's his name, right? The astronaut. He was my sidekick last mission. I don't know why he's not here right now. I think maybe he's just, the occult makes him so ill he can't be helping me. I don't know. Okay, there's only one key. Yep. It'd be bad if you lost the key, right? And then this guy ate it. Ate the key. He ate it.
then
Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. So it's kind of like a closed door puzzle, maybe? All right, in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Well, it turns out Angie killed herself. Okay, it's strange the front door and back door have different locks. The front door we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
is this?
This is what you might call a locked room mystery. What's that? Never heard of that before. That's new. Just kidding. They did this in the first game.
Right.
The cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside, but only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. I mean, but can you unpick a lock? I guess you can. He could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
I remember correctly.
Sure.
That's right.
He appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. I also agree. It's way too suspicious for no reason. Yes, and also, chat, if you want to speculate a shit ton, we've got a Discord channel just for that in Discord. Your speculation, even if you don't know the game, could ruin things for me, so be a little careful. I mean, you can maybe make a joke, but, you know, people in the past have speculated correctly and kind of, you know what I mean? Anyway, this busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey.
Do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Wait!
God damn it. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Yeah, he's so suspicious he can't be suspicious, right? Listen to me, okay? Listen. Okay, we're listening. If you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. Thank you, Bradso, for the host.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Listen up.
The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock? Not during Pride Month, Miu.
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame
What
her.
was that?
The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Miu! Miu, stop. Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's see how detailed these really are. Hey. Miu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? What is... Wait, are we implying that she made a vagina for her? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited your dead girlfriend's a doll now?
Fucking virgin.
I'm so done with you. Danny had his complaint about Miu. He said something like, the things that she says through text are bad enough. Sometimes she just yells fucking virgin and I hate it. It's not even in the dialogue. She's just yelling it for no reason. And I was like, yep, I don't like her. Okay, please be done talking to her. Oh my God, that's enough. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually.
You used, the reaction function that we realized we had yesterday?
This conversation is going nowhere.
That's how I feel about Miu. All right, as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Angie had been shut away here, working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Okay, thanks, Samugi. What were you doing?
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even. Why?
Right.
Student council make a rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
But it's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules. Why is there a student council? Because Angie sucks. Like the whole of yesterday's 4 hours of stream was literally just, you can resurrect someone. Okay, Angie's insane now, and now she's dead. Like, it was wild. Okay, Angie was also working here at night. She was?
But
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. She like started a cult and then died. Like, thank God though. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta, idiot.
Oh, poor Gonta, my baby. Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Can I leave now? Okay. The only thing we haven't done is talk to Mew, or Maki rather. Oh wait, we have though.
By the way,
Yeah, we did talk to her. Okay. What else have we not done? We looked at the body. We looked at the back door. Yep. Okay, we did that too. Do I actually need to click on this? Okay, seeing it makes me feel like sure. Can I click on the door specifically now? There's still things to investigate here. Okay, we've talked to everybody. We investigated the dead body. Maybe there's more with the dead body? Yeah, he definitely needs a handkerchief. I agree. Okay. Yeah, this is the same. Okay. Hey, game? I don't see anything else in here. I already got your account. Right? I got your account. I don't want to read anything you have to say. Is there like something that is not like this is the door, but is there something else by the door? Is there something else by the body? We already looked at the body related stuff. This is just Mew. This is just Maki. I don't see anything that I haven't looked at. You want to talk some more, Gonta? Yeah, everyone should have been in their rooms. Hey game, can you just tell me what to click on? I'd love to know. We clicked on her body. We already checked her body. Yeah, the duct tape. We looked at the book. This is the only thing we haven't clicked on was Rantaro's body. Okay, it's the same thing. We already looked at this, but yep. I don't see anything that's like on fire or was on fire at any point. Am I blind? Am I really just not seeing something? There have been times where something's been off the screen that I just haven't seen, but I don't think that time is now. Like I clicked on the back door. This just takes us back to her body. We definitely have talked to her. Why is Maki's hair like flying like this right here? Weird. And I've already talked to you.
by the way,
Yeah, like they have different locks. Yeah, like exactly. Why was it? Okay, her hair is normal again. I don't know why her hair was like that for a minute. Game where? Game where? Game where? Chat? Safe word? Anybody see anything? Am I blind? Am I missing something? Help! The pool of blood might be its own bullet. Okay, let me look. Ah, thank you, bipolar scientist. Okay, a small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. Oh. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Sure. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. Right, Monokuma doesn't lie. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Additionally, like, if she could have died, but not, like, she could have been hurt but not died for like hours, I guess. Monokuma doesn't lie in the Monokuma file, chat. Right? Did he lie in any Monokuma file? Okay, what's wrong?
What?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. Please. I think we finished investigating. Okay, thank God.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. I'm trying to. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. Sure, we may find a clue.
That's true.
Yep, we gotta check the katana. Is something wrong?
By the way,
It occurred to me, why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
It's fine, just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Chat, I'm glad that you're obsessed with her. I am not. I don't really have a wife in this game. Not really a wife in this one. Okay, we gotta go to the anthropologist lab. Hate running around looking for the ding dong bing bong. The way that you wrote that, I thought to myself, ding dang dong bing bang bong, UK hun, and now I'm going to have that stuck in my head, unfortunately. All right, if I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from right here. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Okay, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm sure of it.
That's true.
Certain of it, rather. Ding dang dong, bing bang bong rampa. That's too long. All right, doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all. Not even a little bit, Maki. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Who's the best wife of every Danganronpa game? Is it truly Sonia Nevermind? Can anyone touch Sonia Nevermind? Please plead your case in chat. Right, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that's your signature look. Everyone in chat said Gundam except for Sakura. Okay, Sakura is fine. Sakura is fair too. But I would be Sakura's wife. That's why I didn't think of Sakura immediately. That's fair though. I accept. I accept Sakura. Gundam is not my wife. Gundam is husband. Right.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance.
Yeah.
That white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue and the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
Oh, that's the joke. I get the joke. I said, could anybody touch Sonia? Like, could anybody... And then you meant, like, literally touch. I now understand this joke. Thank you, multiple people, for making a joke that went over my head. Do you guys need why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet. Okay, Chihiro's a good one too. That's fair. Right, so let's see. Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
It says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Just take it away. Is it this page? It's a... Jesus.
Beep. Pepper is the worst spice. Honk Pepper. I am not loved. Chip. You are loved. Chip. Pats Honk Pepper while it stares at Beep. Eyes turning red.
I'm so sorry, Honk Pepper. Okay, Firefly, thank you for the 420. I forgot. You know why? I said I didn't say pepper was the worst spice. I just said it tastes like spicy dirt. Poor Honk Pepper, I'm so sorry. All right. It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. That's the only time I've ever been ratioed on Twitter, was when I said pepper is just spicy dirt. All right, in order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on the stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must push the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. I'm really worried that Kyo is going to just get killed for some reason.
I see.
It says we can't step on the magic circle during preparations. I like, Domino said, Honk Pepper, sweetie, I'm so sorry they said that about you. Are you referencing the thing where she's like, I can't believe it. I can't remember the exact wording, but she's like, I'm so sorry they said that about you. I can't believe a nasty ass so-and-so could say that about someone like you. I can't quote it though perfectly.
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. Yeah, that's New York that said that. Yes, exactly. After the song, ask, is the Caged Child? Then say the name of the spirits. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Okay. That sounds complicated. No, it doesn't. Just go do it. Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end. No. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I've already memorized it. I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But
is it even possible contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh? Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
She looks pissed.
I don't understand.
I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. Whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. Hey, Kenny. As detective, huh?
Okay.
I think you're right. Now you're talking. Hot Boy is fine. He's about to do a seance.
All right.
Yesterday, Danny said that Hot Boy made him question his sexuality for a moment, and that was probably the greatest moment of my life. All right, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one, of course. That's what they said before. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Right. I guess we would like to leave then. Let's go check the room. On this floor too. My neighbor's dogs are barking a lot. Oh, it's this way. Every Kyo pose is a serve. Yes, it is. He knows how to move. He's schmovin'.
Hello.
Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi? You are most welcome to join us, is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
No! I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange
You
juice.
see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. You still didn't apologize. That's our bad, is chat. Important information for you in your life. My bad or our bad, that's not an apology. The only thing that's an apology is I'm sorry or I apologize. But my bad is not an apology. Oh, my bad, sorry. That doesn't work.
How rude!
Does my voice and throat get tired out of after a DR stream? Sometimes, but the nice thing about the way these chapters works is I only have to read stuff for the first half of it, and then the second half of it is the trial, and there's all voice acting. So that's when I get more space to not have to talk. All right, why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Wait, what did I do? That's what I just said! I just said. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
So then,
Now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings. Okay.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Kyo, how much you like salt? You like salt a lot, baby? What you think? It's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. I got a lot cooler when I took my cap off. It's true. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse. Ooh.
Okay,
Okay, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
do not worry.
I have this entire document memorized, so the magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now.
Oh,
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Girl, you gonna sing? Oh, let him sing. Why can't he sing? I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. All right. I was gonna make a joke, but I have no jokes.
okay.
I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then,
Let us begin the ritual right away. What the?
How
The-
exciting!
What is happening in this game? All right, we finally get to see
so
Angie.
then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
It's just the lyrics to end together now. God bless. Bless.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko,
By the way,
let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
damn it!
Venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. Okay, at least she's kind of smiling for a second. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
Now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin. They're trying to make us like Tenko. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Yes.
All right, Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
What if I asked Danny to do this voice?
Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Kenny, do not Google anything about this game unless you want everything spoiled for you. Like, if you don't care, that's cool, but...
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
I saw this TikTok that was like about LGBT rocks. I don't know why I just thought of that because of the rock.
Like this?
Oh. Okay.
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Kenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
I have this horrible feeling that somehow Angie's spirit is going to get trapped inside of Tenko, and then for the rest of the game, the two worst characters are going to be one. And I'm so scared all of a sudden. I really just, I can't, if that happens, I can't have another Genocide Jill with two horrible people. Okay. You can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
For this kind of stuff.
No, Kokichi.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Oh my god, Bayonara, degenerate males. I feel like if somebody said that out loud to me, I would instantly die.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
What is going on in here on this day?
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
2 of your people are like a 4'2" witch who can't carry things, and then an evil leader who just said he's a weak baby. So, of course, where's Gonta?
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Gonta too pure for this, that's true.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Even if this, like, let's say the cage did break, it's only like a foot. She wouldn't die. Like, if a heavy thing dropped on you from like a foot, it's not going to kill you.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. 105 pounds or 175 pounds wouldn't kill you. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Okay. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Yeah, it would definitely hurt though. Yes. I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Yeah, it's like an average human weight, that's why. Okay, we each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
One thing I will say about these games is that they're kind of formulaic in a way. Like, I would love if truly, like, she would die here or something fucked up would happen. But the reason these games aren't actually, like, scary or suspenseful is because somebody dies and somebody gets accused of it. There's in the first game, there was something with extra stuff. And there's, like, sometimes a case or two with some extra stuff. But it's just, like, I don't know what's happening right now, but it's not going to be, like, something mind-blowing.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark.
Which is unfortunate.
Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope they all die.
Yeah.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Oh, is this voice actor gonna sing?
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. You know, it's probably a bad idea to let Kokichi help because he's going to do something stupid. I bet he's going to mess up the salt. I hope something happens, though. I just really do. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song. No, I don't usually put flames out with my fingers. I usually, if I have a candle with the lid, I'll extinguish it with the lid.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage.
This sounds like a warm-up you would do in high school choir.
At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Please, something interesting.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
How much you want to bet Kokichi's gonna mess this up? I just said that. I'm like, truly, what has he done? We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga, rather? Sorry, I can't talk. He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
Say.
is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? Yonaga? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. What's going on?
Say.
The lights come up and he's just twerking. Sorry. Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak. Yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? I hope that I was talking shit about this game and the game said, you talk shit about me. She's dead. Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. I'm like gonna throw up. I'm so excited. Dead body, dead body, dead body. Dead body, dead body. Dead body. Dead body, I saw blood. I saw blood under there. I saw blood under there. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Yo, did I talk shit about the game and it heard me? How often does that happen? Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how frequently do I talk shit about the game and then the game gets revenge on me? I feel like it's probably like a 9 or 10 out of 10.
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. Sand the sly with a clip of ominous foreshadowing of me talking shit, probably. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. 10 out of 10 citation Resident Evil 4. Absolutely. We just have to watch Resident Evil 4. I would have at least 2 nickels if I had one. Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Look at it. I saw it. I saw it again. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. Why the bandages on his hands? So that's, I was talking about this before one of the times when someone looked it up. There's a trope in Japanese, like, I don't know, anime or maybe just customs in general, is bandaged hands is like darkness or evilness. That's why Gundam has a bandaged hand also. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now?
I will remove the sheets. Yes. Oh. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
What? Oh, she wasn't in there before.
Perhaps.
She wasn't in there in that thing. That was weird. Okay, something is amiss. Bing bong. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. I told you not to step on the... Girl, she's already dead. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... I can't get over the fact that I was talking shit about this game as usual, and it said, suck a butt.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Is chapter 3? Oh, I guess that's true. Chapter 3 was a double murder in the... I was just saying that. Who was the double murder in 2? Who died in... Who was the double murder in 2? I don't remember. Right when I said it'd be so fun if she died, you openly cackled in your kitchen. I'm glad. I'm glad that brought life to everyone that knows this game. Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Yoko and Ibuki. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Damn, you're right.
Ah!
I was right, though. I did say this game is kind of predictable sometimes, but Beepsol just didn't. Beepsol just didn't understand the flavor of predictable. I thought it was cherry, but it was actually lemon. Oops.
For now.
Please assemble in the seance room. Oh, God. I'm glad I quit there, though, yesterday, because otherwise, oh my God, we're already like an hour in. All right, the second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Okay, but like, who killed her? We were all in the room together.
Wait a minute.
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? Please leave.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh? If so...
Oh, look at this. Look at this image. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at him. What happens in the event that there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mentioned it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. Never expected something like this to happen. Shuichi, explain the Shuichiation. Wow, blessed. All right, I don't know what to do. They're disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Do you like my robot voice? I want to do it more, but sometimes it takes like longer to talk like that than it does normally. I'm also like excited. I swear I need to see molded Monokuma, please.
No way.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Please show me molded Monokuma. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. This music plus this Monokuma. I'm dancing in real life. What the fuck is wrong with Monokuma? Well, his kids said, you're not in charge anymore. And he molded. That's it. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
He's had it. He's done. He's got mange somehow. I don't even know. He's just over it. Okay, it's all your fault, Monofany. Daddy, help. We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Oh. Damn. I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Oh, you're making me blush.
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling!
With it? No. Sorry.
With you running the academy, I was able to
No.
fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles!
No, stop licking yourself.
Always getting me all soaked.
Oh my God, the licking.
This better not awaken anything in me.
I need this shit off my screen so fast. Danny had it right. You should click quickly through everything with the bears. Just get out of here.
To tell you the truth,
Most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. What did you walk into? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. All right, I was able to do it. The secret is to just not leave whether you get permission to... Oh, chat, I just want you to know, this is actually... Monokuma is correct occasionally. This is one of those times. When you ask for time off, you're not asking for a time off. You're just telling your company, I won't be here. Like, it's not a request. I'm just letting you know. I'm not gonna be there. So the secret is, just leave whether you get permission or not. That's how it works. Yeah, PTO request? Nope. PTO warning. Exactly. Who's this Baldy then? Stop showing me Monokuma.
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-time where I got to cover me while I was gone. Stop. Stop. Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Stop showing me the bald Monokuma. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? So in chapter 3 of the first game and chapter 3 of the second game, it was technically one person that did it. So I'm curious as if this is actually going to be 2 people or not. Okay, now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
That's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
It's first come, first serve.
Huh?
Oh, so he's essentially saying
Hey,
you shouldn't kill someone after somebody was dead? Maybe? Okay, the blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
now then,
I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go
Oh.
ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. But why? I don't even care. I don't even care then though. Everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. You're glowing like a lamp. This is how I feel right now. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. Hypothetically, what if Tenko was the first murderer and she was killed by the second one? That's a good point. Yeah, Tenko died. She's dead now. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go?
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
So long. Farewell.
You okay, buddy? Is he okay? Are you gonna mauled? He's maulding now. So to make sense of all
Listen
that,
closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit.
Shuichi!
This is bad? Yep, okay, that's true.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
In retrospect, it was sus that they tried to make Tenko likable. Correct. Absolutely. A bunch of people in chat agree. All right, so this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
The impossible is possible. All you got to do is make it so. Okay.
All right.
Then let's check the Monokuma file, sure. Would I rather Monokuma becomes my dad or I have to adopt one of the Mono kids? I would adopt that robot Mono kid, I think. That's my choice. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. Body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound. Oh, so it's also a stab wound to the back of the neck. How though? Is there some property of these rooms that, like, if you stab someone in another room, it stabs someone in the middle? That I'm just saying literally things that don't make sense now, right? The same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse. Ghost knives. Yep. Get off my screen.
Hey!
Would I rather trade Danny for Monokuma or Max for a Mono Kid? Oh. Oh, that's the hardest question I've ever... I literally don't think I can answer that one because if I traded Danny for Monokuma, then I would be married to Monokuma. And that... can't.
What? Curse?
Kaijo, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room. Oh. She punched him directly in his face.
Are you okay?
My bad.
Shuichi, I'm starting to feel real bad, but for a different reason. I'm going to get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death as our lives are at risk.
This is...
How funny would it have been to have a third body announcement right after that? I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. New clip made. Thank you. Right. Yeah, I don't know why he was hugging her thinking that she would be okay with that at all. Earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. No, all of them are super sweaty and like juicy in this game, and I don't know why.
How can this be?
It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. Juicia Rampa. I know their clothes have to be moist. Gonta's got like liquid pouring out of his ears and shit at some points. It's too much. They're too juicy. Okay, I have to keep it together because I'm a detective.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Gonta, bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
That won't be necessary. Oh, you bitch, you light up? Do you light up, baby?
Ah.
That's not necessary at all. Oh, she knows. She knows.
Huh?
She knows.
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. Did she give him the ability to light up? New power.
His eyes lit up. I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Why has it got a flash?
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, so someone could have crawled up the floor. Oh, that's where Himiko was standing. There was holes in the floor. All right, anyway, sorry. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
It's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Kibo's flashing light, sure. Immediately, what is this? Immediately, what is this? It's the white sheet we used for the seance. Oh, okay, I got you. Place on top of the cage. See, I can't really see her here. I guess it does look like she's there, but I thought there was just like some like body parts. Right, Q was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, there's a blood stain in the middle of the sheet. But is there a hole in the sheet? Okay, no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth? Is this some like DR2 first case shit? Okay, what about you, buddy? The wooden dog statue used in the seance, I believe it's called the dog god. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. I don't think anyone that was in the room during the seance was the killer. I just don't think they were because of stuff in the floor. I think that there had to have been things under the floor. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think something had to do with the holes in the floor. You cannot pet the dog statue in V3. Very upsetting. Okay, the wooden statue is pretty heavy.
Correctly.
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Oh. What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
You're right. That's fine. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Dog statue, okay. I see a long paragraph in chat. Can a mod let me know if it's safe to read that paragraph? No offense meant to the typer of that paragraph. When people type a long paragraph in chat, and they're new, I get really worried that whatever they said was spoilers. All right, it's the magic circle cue drew on the floor. At least it was. It's been completely stomped over. It's fine to read. Okay. So they made Miyu problematic on purpose, and it backfired? Did it work? So it worked in Japan, but it backfired in America? Really? It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling all right? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my butt.
Right already.
I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle. That means a lot of people walked over it. Okay. Poor magic circle. I think the problem with Miyu isn't that she says stuff that's like offensive, is that she says like she's gone too far. Like it's okay to like Tenko says a bunch of messed up stuff. And like Kyo is like, not Kyo, sorry, Kibo is like, people are insulting him and he's a robot. But she says words like the R word. She says she called someone a homo at one point. Like, that's too far, way too far. Okay, we'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village documents.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed.
We ran out of jokes.
Del, thank you for the 99 bits. We ran out of jokes. I'm sorry. We ran out of jokes today. Magic circle, Koreo. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got the rune magic circle. Let's look at it like this. We gotta look at the body. I hate, by the way, Bronwyn said it's like Sarah Silverman. Absolutely hate Sarah Silverman. I think she's one of the least funny comedians that's ever existed. I do not like her. I absolutely dislike her. How you doing, Zell? Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. Right, sure. I didn't hear a scream. She had to have instantly died, but also doesn't make any sense. Understood. I will not say a word, right? She said that. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. Huh? What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. Okay. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Oh, yeah, quick deaths are my specialty. Sure. Okay, that makes sense.
By the way.
What was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Right. We should go back and look at the place where the other statue, the wax thing was stabbed. Sorry. Okay. We've got a rock. Oh, look at I was like, let me look at the rock. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be Teru was worse. Teru was worse in some ways, but Teru at least was just horny, you know? Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard, right? We saw this already. She had her forehead on the rock. Hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit in the cage. Okay, anything else here? The floorboard. See, this is what I'm talking about. It wasn't anyone that was in the room. Unless it was Himiko. But that really doesn't make any sense. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly.
It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
a floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily, but how could the person like come up through the thing and stab her if she was like had her forehead down on a rock? Then someone must have loosened it for on purpose. Yeah, Gonta doesn't wear shoes. He does not wear shoes at all. Okay, what else we got? We got this cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a dog in a cage. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this?
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide, so I could comfortably lie down in there. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. Are there supernatural elements in this series? So I would say no, but there's weird technological stuff that could be seen as supernatural, if that makes sense. Okay, we covered her with the cage, yep. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Yeah, it's like sci-fi, supernatural-ish, but not quite. So it's not like, there's not like ghosts or anything like that, but people can lose their memories and have a light make them be able to remember things again. Hey, look at this.
Is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood. Yeah? Okay.
That's true.
Oh, because whoever stabbed from beneath. So they stabbed from beneath. It went up through her neck and then stabbed all the way up to the cage. Her blood splattered up in the cage and got on the top of the sheet, probably. Okay.
What do you mean?
Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then?
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That's a possibility. Okay. All right. Is anything else in here? What's back here? What is that? Why can't I select it? It's like sparkly. I'm not sure why I can't select it. Okay, now can I? There we go, Kibo.
Leave it to me.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay, cool. Good work, buddy. Candle. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? This one is like a combination of the chapter 4 of the first game and also chapter 1 of DR2. Kibo's role is just lamp. I know. At least he has something he can do, you know? How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Don't know. Let's see. What else we got? Is this going to be the same thing again? Yeah, okay, it's the same thing again. All right, what else we got in this room? We already looked at this. Yeah, okay. Will you let me leave? Okay, there's something I have to investigate here. Sure. Let's talk to people, I guess.
Hey!
Be strong, Himiko. Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. It would be really cool if Himiko was the killer, to be quite honest.
That cannot be.
Oh, I really don't think Kyo did it. I don't think anyone in the room with us did it. I still don't think it was anyone in the room. Unless it was Himiko, because she was near the hole in the floor. I don't know, really. I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. Well, the seance failed because the person in there died. You know what I mean? Like, the person died. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the cage trial again and summon Tenko's spirit this time, Kyo. Kyo, please stop. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the
I
seance?
see, yes.
It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
So,
Okay, hurry up. At the same time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, positioned here herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. What if the real murderer was the friends we made along the way? It is though, Tofu. Tofu, it's funny, but it's real. It's funny. It's a funny joke, but it's real. It's a funny joke, but you're right. All right, then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. Yep. I placed the white cloth over. We put it on top. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners. We blew out the candles. How did all of the circle get messed up, though? We all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but I heard a strange sound during the song. The maintenance scene that Big Scare was talking about was Kibo, not Kyo. They misunderstood who you were talking about. So Kyo, it's Kibo who had a maintenance thing. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. Okay, the dog statue, the cloth, and then the thing, and she was under here. Yep, the moment she lifted it is dead body. And then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. No. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's
a problem.
Yes.
There's another problem. Oh. Why ever did the seance fail? Kyo. First off, wow. You look really cute here. Secondly, it failed because she died. What do you...
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham, Maki never was one to pull her punches. Who ruined this circle? I'm pretty sure. Oh, everyone stepped on it by now. I know it was drawn in the document. Okay. We good now? Okay, nope. Should I talk to you? Hey, did you mess the circle up?
Oh, man.
What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer. Oh, you have nothing else to say? You? I said things that made Tenko suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later? Huh?
Because.
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay, we've looked at the candles. We've looked at the dog statue. Did we look at her actual body, though? We did, right? We looked at... Oh, maybe I didn't click on the actual body? We look at... Okay, her only injury is a stab wound. This one was fatal. She might not have died instantly. I'm positive she wouldn't have had long, but perhaps a few seconds to move around. Thank you for being here, Maki. You're a huge help. The biggest unanswered question is the murder weapon. Where that weapon went will be the key to solving this case. Okay. I think that's all that's here. Oh, hole in the corner. There we go. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
It looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. Something dropped down there. Was something dropped? Okay. Girl, let's look at the hole.
Hey.
Okay, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Okay,
By
sure.
the way,
It seems dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine. I'll go get a candle, remove the floorboard so we can go down. Okay. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. There's a lot... Oh, there's blood in that corner over there, too. Huh. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. It would look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Okay, sure. Blood. blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. What about this blood? There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard, but it's dried. Okay, that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey.
The back of this floorboard has blood on it too. What? There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. Oh, maybe I don't know shit, chat. Maybe I don't know shit. Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Dried blood. Loose floorboard. The game got really mad that I talked shit and it said, welcome to this game. Oh. There's a sickle here and there's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
This came from my research lab. It did?
Well,
a sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
if she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Okay, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Oh god, don't make me think about Welcome to the Game anymore. Okay, perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. I did not ask for this. They could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Okay. Anything else? Oh, is this our candle? Yep, I guess so. Oh. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off so you can see into the next room.
Hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. Didn't I say when we walked into these rooms yesterday that this is where the next murder was going to occur? I did, right? It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally, but I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did it all right because we had a light, or we did all right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now.
Well.
True. They used a light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Why would it not be possible, game? We looked at this blood. Did we look at this? We did look at this. Maybe? No. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the proportion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
if it wasn't broken off naturally, this was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse so they could have used that. The question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing. So what purpose did this serve? Well, I mean, we move stuff, right? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Okay. I think we've finished investigating here. Great. Love that for me.
Is that all right?
Let's get out of here. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Truly, I'm allergic to dust. I would hate this in real life. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Oh my god, can we just get to the trial already? Okay.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. Are you sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is the culprit for the first murder. The one who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay. But
This is bigger than the killing game, for the sake of the two who died. You're allergic to dust too? Nice. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths, sure. I understand why you feel that way, but if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Okay. Can I go in here? When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What? What?
It's a lie.
Oh, you son of a f- I need a fucking minute or 10.
I did not ask for this.
Thank you, AOL. I need a BRB. I want everyone to know why I was so mad that he died. I was just thinking, damn, did I actually like this character and now he's dead too after like everyone I hated just died? And then I got pranked. And y'all know how I feel about pranks. Oh, I got pranked so hard. I think... Do I like this character now? I don't know, man. I got fucking pranked. Either way, I'm gonna take a break. Cause I'm gonna go to the bathroom and think about my decisions for a minute. I know that there's gonna be like literally the trial is gonna be 4 hours, so I'm like hesitant to take a break, but I have to pee after this. I'll be right back in just a second. I'm not even gonna go on BRB. I'm just gonna mute for a moment and stand up. I'll be right back. Just stare at me staring at you for a minute. Thank you for clipping that, by the way. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Danny, when I went out into the living room, Danny went. I had to turn the TV up really loud because I heard you yelling and I was worried I was gonna hear something that I didn't want to hear. Okay. Hydrate, thank you. I'm hydrating, 1 second. Okay. Huh? What are you doing? You little creep.
Oh?
Sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
What? What? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard.
That's so mean.
You slammed your penis in the car door? I slammed my penis in the car door. That got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no cross piece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. The cross piece was gone. Does that mean...
Huh?
Killing Game is all about.
Oh,
Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the Killing Game. The Killing Game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I was just saying I'm hoping that the actual thing happens soon. Fuck. Okay, I usually I will do my prediction when we get to the trial grounds, like right at the front, because then I can see everybody. Okay, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me, but unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too, nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. Would I say this game is killer? Nice. At the class trial, so see you there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Oh. Bloody Kokichi. Okay, let's go to.
That's true.
Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
No. I'm not looking at you at all. I'm respectfully looking away. Please. Oh, I have to walk? Okay. Oh, wait. Are these the stairs, right? Okay, let me think while I'm walking. So, it's not Gonta. For sheer fact that Gonta is... Okay, wait. Are we only investigating Angie? So I don't even need to worry. But Gonta is so large. Like, Gonta couldn't kill... First off, I don't think Gonta could kill anybody. And if Gonta ever does kill everybody, I'm rioting. I also just don't think he would, like, fit underneath the floorboards. And I feel like maybe it's the same killer. I feel like I don't... But I don't know why they would also kill her, too. I don't understand why. But sometimes now I just think to myself, well, maybe somebody's motive was... Maybe their motive video was... you know, something I couldn't ever figure out. You know? I gotta look at everybody real quick. I don't think it's Maki. I don't think it's me, which is a clear question to say. I don't think it's Gonta. I don't think it's Kyo, because I think he really wanted to do the ceremony, and I don't think he would have killed somebody.
Oh dear.
It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
I know after the first trial, that's why I'm like, I have to think about it. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery. Don't worry, I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Gonta do his best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, are you okay? What have you been doing? I'm feeling better now, but Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine. These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. Thank you. Thank you, Kyo.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all. She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also...
Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. I think if anyone's gonna believe in God, right? It's gotta be robots. Because robots know that they were actually made by somebody. So if you were made by somebody, wouldn't you be more likely to believe that there was somebody out there making some people? Do you know what I mean? Like, mathematically. Okay, you might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you gonna stay that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. Oh.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
huh?
What should I say? Isn't robots believing in God the basic plot of Battlestar? It sure is. It sure is. I can't pick Miyu again. But, won't it be funny? Won't it be funny if it was Miyu? Won't it be funny this time if it's Miyu and I say I'm not picking Miyu again? Okay, so I don't think it's Kyo because, shit, I'm thinking about the logic from the second murder, but I should be thinking about the first murder because we only really care about the first murder. But what if you were the person that killed the second person? Then I got lots of confusion. I don't think it was Kokichi. I don't think it was Kaito because he was too scared to be in there. I can't choose you again because it's not logically sound. Or it's the most logically sound to choose you. It's not going to. I think Maki wouldn't kill someone because it would be bad for her. You haven't done anything this whole time, Smoogie. I don't think it was you because you literally are like in hell now because both your best friends died. I don't know. Am I gonna go to heck if I just choose Miyu again? I don't know. I don't think Kibo's killing people. Kaido couldn't even hang out over there. Kyo wanted to do this. Did Kyo kill someone in order to like do a seance maybe? But he didn't have to. They could have just tried to do a seance on somebody else. So why would he kill Angie just to do a seance on her? Fuck, I literally don't even have a good guess. I don't even have a remotely good guess right now. Okay, we can rule out Kokichi because I just don't think he did it. Kaito literally couldn't be there. Gonta could never kill anybody. Maki didn't kill anyone because she's the most suspicious. Kokichi's the only one that could get in, and that's why it wasn't him. Kyo isn't part of the student council, but he could have just written her some stupid letter. Do you have the ability to unlock doors, Kibo? We don't even know. You could. Was Kibo part of the student council? It could have been Monokuma statue. I don't know. Damn, my dumbass wants to say Miyu again. I love that this has been open so long the sound went away. I know, I think it was the Muscle Monokuma statue, honestly. The tuck is impeccable, I will say. I'm gonna pick Kibo, but I'm only picking Kibo because I want to pick Miyu, and I can't pick Miyu again emotionally. And that is why. That is why. I'm gonna be surprised by whoever it was because I literally don't have enough information, I don't think. I think if Kyo did it in order to do a seance, I think that's really stupid. So I hope it wasn't him. I don't know. Hey Broseph, how you doing? The tuck is fantastic. All right, as usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, Yeah, Fuji, we had 2 people die. We had a second death. Tenko has also died. So the artist who was obsessed with that god is dead, and so is Tenko, the man-hater Aikido lady. Right, perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster, and so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. Who did I suspect before Tenko? I don't think I had a suspicion before that. The problem is the door was locked. Would it be a nightmare if I were to wake up to Danny and a Monokuma Kirigurumi? No, that would be Kigurumi. No, that would be cute. It'd be cute. The doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side. The bright light of our future. Or is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna say Kibo. I literally do not have an answer. If it's... So, who's left? He literally couldn't walk in that area. There's no way this man killed anybody. There's just no way. I just don't think it was him. I don't know why. I know that he can unlock doors, but I don't think it was him. This would make no sense, but this game is known for not making any sense. Possibly, I don't fucking know. Wait, was he always lighting up like that? I don't remember anymore. She's too small and too depressed, and I don't think she was in the same room with us. I don't think anyone that was in the room did it. I feel like this would be really, really stupid if Maki killed someone after everyone despises her now. There's nothing cosplay about this, and I guess Miyu literally every other time. And if it's Miyu, then it's Miyu. Okay, they look really depressed. It must be because there's less participants now, sure. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. The class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The 3rd class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try and prevent the killing game, but she was dumb and stupid and we hated her, and no one is sad that she died. Then Tenko Chabashira? Yeah, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. That was the only personality trait we got from her. She also seemed like a big lesbian. The 2 who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? 2 different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Boop boop a doop. Boop 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 a doop. Boop 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 a doop.